Hey everybody, this is Daniel Garza and welcome to Healthy Humor. How's everybody doing out there in podcast land? I am not in the studio today.
You sure are not. This is Alisha who is in the studio without Daniel. So hey everyone out there, welcome to Healthy Humor.
I'm a very important person. I'm on the road all the time. I got things to do, people to see, lives to change.
But you just said that it was Taco Tuesday, so we needed to hurry up and do the show.
Nourishment, Alisha. A man needs his nourishment. God made tacos for men.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta honor Taco Tuesday. As a Mexican, by law, no matter if you're an American citizen, you got Mexican blood in you, you must honor the taco.
I feel it. I don't even have Mexican blood in me, and I honor the tacos. So,
Well, have you ever dated a Mexican or a Latino?
typically they're not tall enough for me, so it's not a racist. I'm not prejudiced. I'm a heightist. That's what my issue is. I discriminate against height. So
how tall does a guy have to be able to be pure?
To ride this ride? That's how you say it. How tall does a guy have to be to ride, this chocolate thunder? I would say at least 5'10", 5'11".
How tall are you?
I have some tall girlfriends who are my height. I'm 6'2", and they will not date a man who is shorter than them, period. Like, they have to be 6'2" or above. Quick fact, if you are 6'2", you are taller than 94.5% of the world. So, in my opinion, setting my goal of saying like a man has to be taller than me is unrealistic, because that means there's only like 5%, and some of that 5% are gay men. It like decreases the number, you know? So,
wow, the pics are slim in your world.
I'm telling you, yeah. So I'm not where it's like you have to be 6'2" or taller. And sometimes there's length in other areas and it makes up for the short legs, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think I've mostly always dated guys taller than me, but I like big, burly guys. I'm a Texas boy. I like the bubbas. So all you bubbas out there, yeah.
The shortest guy I dated was like 5'7", right? And I had on my heels when we went out, and I was so confused because I was like, do I pull out his chair? Do I hold his door? Like, I feel like the dominant one. Yeah, exactly. I gave him a hug and like could lay my chin on top of his head. Like, it was really awkward. Like, I didn't know how to feel about that. But when you lay down, you all the same height. So it don't matter when you lay down,
There's a truth in that.
So Dave, I have a question.
Go for it.
What are your New Year resolutions? Like, do you even believe in resolutions from a health standpoint? What are your New Year's goals?
I believe in New Year's goals. Like, I set goals for next year. I don't normally, I don't have like a 5-year plan for shit. For stuff. I have a year goal.
Health-wise, what goals do you have for 2019 for your health?
Health-wise for 19, well, I'm gonna be honest. I have one of the standards is I finally got a gym membership at the end of this year, right now, like in the last month or so. And I finally bought sneakers. So I want to start the year off working out. I want to be able to go out and work out. That's a goal of mine. I don't want to get ripped by any means, but I want to have a nice body. I'm in my late 40s, and my goal is to have nice pecs, maybe nice arms. Another health goal is actually to eat healthier. I'm going to not lie and say I'm about to walk into a restaurant in a minute and have some tacos.
Well, I feel like when you eat tacos, that's actually arm exercise, because you're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're really getting this bicep area when you're eating tacos. So,
and it really does have like the basics. It's got proteins, it's got vegetables, no dairy because I don't do dairy, but it's got all the main food groups in there, so that should be good. I'm going off my antidepressant meds.
Right, we talked about that last show. How is that going?
So for this next 30 days, I'm on every third day. So January 1st, I'm completely off. January 1st, I start no meds at all. So I'm a little anxious about that. There are certain times when my anxiety kicks in. I'm a little anxious about getting too anxious.
That's a fair fear. What normally happens when you have anxiety? Like, what's going on with you?
Oh, Well, usually it kicks in before I leave the house for anything.
So is it like racing thoughts? Is it your palms are sweaty? Is your heart beating fast? Like, what is it? What is that like?
I start sweating. My forehead immediately, I get all sweaty. I run around the house, moving
Naked?
things around.
Do you run around naked?
Naked? No, I wish, man.
Maybe that'll bring the anxiety down. Just rip those clothes off and let it hang, let it jiggle, let it free, let it run free, Daniel.
It would definitely bring up the comedic factor in my apartment if I ran around naked. There is nothing pretty about me naked. Although I do have a holy ass. Ah!
Whoa.
But for those of you listening, I had anal cancer, so there's some scarring. But no, yeah, I get really sweaty, and then I can't leave the house, so I start picking up things or moving things around or arranging things.
So you clean up?
Yeah, I procrastinate leaving the house, and then I keep running into the door and back. Like, I forget stuff all of a sudden. Like, oh, I need to take this with me. People are like, why are you taking the tablecloth? I don't know. I might need it.
Never know when you might need a cape.
But one of my tactics is I have certain friends that 911 at that moment, and that I'm having a panic attack, and they'll talk to me until I get to my car.
Well, that's awesome. It's good to have some good friends in your network that kind of understand what's going on and that you can call and lean on. But at this point, I feel like my friends are sick of my shit. So I try to rotate my problems between my friends so I don't put everything on one person.
Do you do resolutions?
So I don't really do resolutions anymore. I more so set goals. Okay. And I typically come up with a word for the year that I live by. So like last year was the word sacrifice. And I really seen how that played a role in my life because I had to sacrifice a lot of my time for school, sacrifice a lot of old habits so I can find a new me. This year was maturity was my word of the year. And so I've really been focused on maturing. And I feel like a word opposed to like resolutions work out a lot better because it's not that much pressure. I'm like, this is my word for the year. And I can kind of incorporate those different values in my life. So
I like that.
I don't know what my word will be for next year. Maybe it'll be a sentence. Like, I ain't putting up with your BS no more. I'm not going to have a word. I'm going to have a whole sentence for 2019.
I like that. I just took a little weekend away. I went down to West Texas for 4 days, kind of disconnect a little bit from everything. And I had very little connection with anybody back home. And one of the things that I discovered was that I was living in constant competition with people.
Yeah. Are you a type A personality?
Well, even people that didn't know I was competing with them, I was competing with them. Like, why does this person have this career? Why are they doing that? Why am I not doing that? Why is my career not at that level? I realized that had a lot to do with my anxiety. Being in this constant race. It's kind of like when you're on the road and a car is like trying to like run by you and you're like, I'm not racing you, dude. Like,
right. Like,
I was that car in life. I was racing through life, trying to accomplish anything. So I'm going to take your one word suggestion, and I'm thinking consistent should be my word for next year.
Consistent.
And just concentrate on the things that I do well instead of trying to do what everybody else is doing. Which is weird because you think that kind of peer pressure would have been around when I was younger, not now.
I think my word of the year is going to be no. No is a complete sentence.
Why no?
Because I don't say it enough. I'm always doing stuff that I don't want to do. I'm always giving too much instead of being worried about myself. So I just feel like I need to exercise saying no. Nope, nah.
Got it.
No, nope, nah. No, nope, nah. I'm going to repeat that over and over again in the mirror. No, no, no. No, no. I'm just playing. I haven't even thought about my word for 2019, but now that we're having this conversation, it's something that I probably need to think about. Health-wise, so right now I'm on a biologic that's failing. I swear it's like being in an abusive relationship with these treatments. One day it just works out so great, then the next is kicking your ass. So I feel like I'm going to have to get a new medicine. So I'm hoping that for 2019, I find something else that works for me and I can get this psoriasis back in order because right now I'm flaring really bad.
Do the holidays bring you anxiety or stress?
So right now I'm probably dealing with a little anxiety because of my flares. I always worry about dating, meeting somebody where I'm like 100% clear, and then they end up seeing how bad my skin can really get. So when I met my ex-husband, I was 90% covered, so he kind of knew what he was getting into. But I worry about meeting somebody now, and my skin is kind of clear level, and then potentially going back to 90% covered. So
got it.
So I get some anxiety from that. But then I'm like, well, maybe I can do like a little role playing in the bedroom and I can be the Black Cheetah and he can be Mr. Tarzan on the prowl. Or I could be a long giraffe. I'm tall and spotty, and he is on a safari hunt looking for this special giraffe.
That is so funny. Have you ever heard the joke about the monkey that wanted to date the giraffe?
No.
So there's this monkey, guy monkey, who wants to date this female giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
And the giraffe's like, this will never work. Like, we can't do this. And the monkey's like, yo, we can make it work. Just hold on. So one night, the monkey's like, hey, let's have a couple of drinks, go back to my place, monkey around a little bit. The giraffe's like, well, okay. She goes, I'm a little high maintenance and bad. Monkey's like, okay, I can handle it. And she's like, okay, but I got to tell you something. He's like, okay. She's like, I like it from the butt. And the monkey's like, I can do that. I can handle that. She's like, and I like to be kissed while you're doing it. The monkey's like, oh, crap. So the monkey's down to the bottom. Then she's like, no, kiss me. The monkey runs up and gives her a kiss. Now do it harder. The monkey runs down and goes harder. No, kiss me. Anyway, the monkey had a heart attack.
Oh, my God. That is, I don't even know what to say about that. Welcome to Healthy Humor, everyone. Welcome to Healthy Humor, where we talk about monkeys doing giraffes in the butt and goddamn getting a heart attack from.
A sixth grader told me that joke. So wow. Where is our timing? I think we're almost at time, aren't we?
I think he's saying we have 8 minutes. That's what he said.
Oh, that's all I need.
Nah, you need to get it in 5 minutes or less. Anything more than that is a workout. We're exercising now. So,
well, since we do talk about sex a little bit, I would like to put it out there to see if anybody listening is in this situation. I've had my ostomy now for a couple of years, and I'm still not comfortable with sex. If anybody out there has a colostomy or ostomy, how was it for you the first couple of years? How did you get through that?
And I don't even have that, and I'm still not comfortable with sex. So if you could also give me some advice, that would be great as well.
I don't think people sometimes think about that. Physical ailments, when they register on the outside, not just on the inside, it can be a little bit intimidating, especially if you've been with a partner for a while. They're used to seeing you a certain way, and now you're different. It's like, huh.
Well, I can definitely understand it to a certain degree. I mean, I know we both have different issues. Psoriasis is a very visible condition, and, you're shedding, your skin's cracking, it's blood on the sheets and all of that. So it can be really uncomfortable for people who have any chronic condition. So please leave your tips, no pun intended, please leave your tips in the comment section. And let us know, how you handle that.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's all kinds of other conditions that would leave a mark on your body that you would feel a little intimidated to show yourself.
Yeah.
Because HIV, when I was diagnosed with AIDS, it wasn't really a problem because you couldn't see it, you couldn't tell.
Right.
So. But now cancer, especially being anal cancer, and let's face it, for a gay man, it was a big deal. And then,
right.
and then the ostomy too. So.
Right.
So I'd love to hear from other people. So if you're out there listening and you have a condition that doesn't stay on the inside, that has a visual effect, how have you handled being intimate, being naked in front of other people? I did take those pictures that I took when I celebrated the second year, April 1st. I'll share them, whoever wants to see them, where I took pictures without my shirt on, my colostomy, so people could see them. And they were pretty nice. They were professional pictures, pretty nice. But I think my next goal is to take naked pictures.
Nah, I'm all there for that. I want to take some naked pics too.
So maybe
we should take naked pics together. We'll look like Timon and Pumbaa in honor for lion.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Let's take some naked pictures together in the wild. I'm Timon, you Pumbaa.
That, you know what? That would be an exciting if there's a photographer out there listening and you would want to collaborate on a book. It would be really interesting to get some people with skin conditions or things outside their body that take pictures and show the beauty of it. That would be really interesting.
I totally agree. So if y'all are out there listening and you take pictures, hit us up. And we won't mind getting naked in front of you. So, yes, you have been listening to Healthy Humor with Alisha Bridges and Daniel Garza. Did I say your last name right?
Yeah, Garza, yeah.
Oh, that is so good. I said it correctly. I'm going to say it again so Shane can cut it. You've been listening to Healthy Humor with Alisha Bridges and Daniel Garza. Did you like my sexy voice?
I like the way you rolled the R's.
Yes. You know, we joke a lot on this show, don't we, Daniel?
Yes, but we want to make sure that you guys know we do it to bring a little humor to otherwise serious topics.
Correct. We're not trying to stigmatize or make anyone feel bad or make fun of anyone. We are two individuals living with chronic illnesses. Although they may be different from each other, we definitely deal with some of the same struggles. And so we just want to kind of bring some light-hearted laughter to issues involving chronic illnesses, you know, just to make life a little bit better. So you have been listening to Healthy Humor. We thank you so much for tuning in, for leaving your comments. And until next time, we love you all. Any final words, Daniel?
We'll look forward to talking to you guys again.
All right. Healthy Humor. That's a wrap.